Hello, and welcome back to LackLog Year 3. Oh boy, we're back. I don't know if my sound is too loud. Hopefully it's fine, but welcome back. We have returned for more LackLog. Another year of 100%ing or finishing my video game backlog. That is what we're here to do. I'm realizing I missed a couple minor things in this slideshow. That's fine. That's fine. But we got slides. We got slides to talk about all the things that we are going to do this year in LackLog. Very exciting. We are going to be talking about our plans for this year and all the big changes coming to LackLog in 2026 for about half an hour before we switch over to Twitch. For now, only Twitch. Yeah. So, welcome to LackLog Year 3. Backlog streams for 2026. If you're not familiar with LackLog, where have you been for the past 2 years? Lol. LackLog is my streaming series where I am casually completing my video game backlog. Originally, it was mainly about 100%ing games and getting the badges on Steam. Getting the badges on Steam for 100% completion. Over time, it kind of developed into me just finishing games. Like, I just wanted to make sure I was rolling credits first. We were gonna focus on that, and then we were gonna go back and do completion. This year, something I didn't get on slides was I want to kind of half and half it. I want there to be a bigger priority on games that will be relatively easy to 100%. Like, if we put even like a couple more hours in, we can 100% them on stream. I want to focus that. And then the longer games that we won't be able to 100% in like 40 hours, we'll just roll credits. Like, that'll be the main focus for that. Should be a fun year. I'm excited. There's a lot of games to look at. Ton of stuff to get into. I think that's mainly what I'm going to do on Twitch, is kind of go through there and try to finalize a decent list, or at least a good strategy going forward. I had a strategy for the year, but I don't know if I like it anymore. And I've also added some A games from the Steam sale that I might want to shift things around. So, but that's all the completion stuff. Where this year we're focusing mainly on half and half, completing and rolling credits. So that is a big part of this year. Dial this back a little bit. Look at we got fancy animations. Big update, we have a new YouTube channel, Jeff Non The. This is a new channel specifically for LackLog and streaming shenanigans. LackLog streams will be on Jeff Non The from now on. At very minimum, it will be the once a month streams I usually do. Otherwise, I think it will be maybe every game or every stream. Maybe I'll start multi-streaming. We'll get into that more. But this channel is specifically for the LackLog streams. Will be over there. Any highlight videos or clip shorts that I make, I want those to be on there as well. I will attempt maybe to try and do more highlight videos and videos based around, whole gameplay playthroughs, general highlights, etc., etc. And then any clips that you make on Twitch will be featured over there. The channel is Jeff Non The to match with my to match with the If you heard waffles, I apologize. It matches the title of the Twitch channel, Jeff Nom The. It's my second channel, and I am going to attempt to upload every stream VOD, so there will actually be a place for those this year. I gave up on doing stream VODs after my first year, just because it was becoming, like, it was so much effort. I didn't know you could just upload them directly from Twitch to a YouTube channel, which will make it a lot more efficient. And so we'll probably do that now. But yeah, very exciting. I just changed the JF to blue because I don't have this is just my channel art. I also updated my channel art because of this. Now the white is a little bit more bold. So I think it's a good change. But that is that. We got new YouTube channel. Very exciting. We also, for the main channel, content that will be on there is non-LackLog streams. Potentially stuff in Advancing, my Minecraft series, which I did not upload today. I apologize for anyone watching Advancing. That's what happened to that. But I'm considering doing streams for that are non-achievement related, like building. I feel like building would be good to do streams of. Other things like rewrites, eventually I want to lean into that as a main channel content, is proposing rewrites for shows and games and whatever. That is something I would like to do. Editing, potentially editing. I feel like I went a little overboard. We're not going to do as many streams on here. The main one is Advancing. I just think that streams are a fun little event for any series that we'll do. So surely, like, I almost guarantee there will be some kind of Advancing stream at some point. And then, you know, any other kind of series we do, we'll probably get a stream. But that is what will mainly be on the main channel. And then that and high effort content, which again is kind of Advancing. I don't know if I would call Advancing high effort. It's a lot of videos. That's where most of the effort is going there. But also, that doesn't mean that like LackLog is gonna completely be gone from the main channel. I've been wanting to do recap videos of year 1 and 2 for LackLog for so long. I will put those up whenever they are done over on the main channel, here on the main channel. And then anything else, again, just whatever we end up working on as we go through the year. Any content will be mainly on here, but stream content will be on Jeff Nom The. So, yeah. Update number 3. Games this year. There's a lot of games. These aren't the specific games. I was gonna do my own graphic, but I was like, nah, we'll just do a placeholder. Again, I think we're gonna go over to the Twitch channel to sort through all the games and look at everything we got going on. But we have a lot. I could potentially open my Steam and just show everything we have. There's a lot to play this year. There's a lot. There's a whole lot. There's just, oh my goodness. Just a lot of games that we need to finish this year. You know what? We'll just quickly scroll. Do not judge the games I have on here. I know you're gonna judge, but refrain from judging. Yeah, hold on. One sec. There we go. Let me go over here really quick. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Trying to turn the AC off. It's so annoying. It's like right there. It's so loud. It's so loud, dude. I'm gonna wait for that to go off before we... Oh my goodness. There it goes. Okay. Let me go over... There we go. Bam. This is all the games. These are all the unplayed games that we have to go through this year. All of these 101 cat games that my Twitch viewers demanded I play. They get to do this like once a year. They get like 6 or 8 cat games that they can make me play. But you can see we have quite a few to get through. We're going to attempt to finish them all. We'll see if that happens. And then we also have games I've started but not finished. All of these. So, we'll go through these one by one on stream and just kind of figure out when we want to play what. But, yeah, that's that. So, that's games for the year. That's all you can look forward to. Lot to go through. And I also have like 24 main games. I can list those off just by mouth. I can mouth off those games. That's weird. The 12 games that we are going to just roll credits for, these are just finished games, is Resident Evil 9 Requiem. I am so excited for that to come out. Red Dead Redemption 2, I want to roll credits on. Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, I will roll credits. Cyberpunk 2077, Watch Dogs 2, Thief, Final Fantasy 15, Tales of Berseria, GTFO. That one might get changed. There's like 1 or 2 of these I might change out, just because they might be really hard to do anything with. GTFO is one of them. I would love to play that, but I have no way to play with. Terraria, Stardew Valley, Far Cry 4. Those are roll credits. And then for 100% games, these are the ones that we will get every achievement for. Is Coffin of Andy and Lele, Senran Kagura Bon Appetit, Hush Hush, only you can save them, don't judge, Lorelei, Heavy Rain, Wolfenstein 3D, Doom and Doom 2, Outcore, Xenocrisis, Homeworld, Dreadout 3, which I'm very excited for, don't judge, and Far Cry 3. Those are the 100% games. Because again, I want it to be like a focus on both. So I would like to... I'm making a very focused effort to make sure we complete more games this year, rather than just roll credits. So, boom. Let's see. What am I doing? Sorry, I blanked. I blanked for a sec. Okay, but that's games this year. Multi-streaming and Kick. Now, this is the first like controversial, potentially thing that I'm considering. This is not guaranteed to happen. Multi-streaming mainly. My main focus is always streaming on Twitch. It's just a good environment. I like streaming on Twitch. It's where everyone who watches is on, and it's what I've been doing for the past 2 years. But potentially we will do multi-streams on YouTube. I'm looking into this. I will consider it. I've never liked the idea of multi-streams just because that's just more content on more platforms. I think I will delete. I think after a certain amount of time, if I do streams on YouTube, Something I want to do on like main channel, and especially on the second channel, is deleting streams that like nobody watches. Like if there's like no love, no likes, no comments, no any engagement on streams, especially like 4-hour VODs, I will probably at least unlist them and put them in a playlist. And then at the end of the year, they might get taken down if literally no one watches any of it. um, but yeah, if I do YouTube, I'll probably multi-stream. That's something I'll have to look into. Less likely, but maybe we'll do Kick. We might try Kick. I've been interested in it. Specifically, the only reason I like trust the idea of doing Kick, I don't want to do it right now. I would rather wait until it's out of beta. Because it's weird that, I don't know, it would be weird streaming on a site that isn't officially up yet, technically. So, but we'll probably do that when Kick is out of beta. I'm just curious about it. My main, like, guarantee that it could be good is a streamer I watch called Shift, who does SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom speedruns, does it on Kick. He seems to do well on it. I don't know. It's just another platform. If I can get away from Amazon, I'd like to. I think that would be pretty cool to, you know, let competition thrive a little bit. Let there be another place for stuff. I understand the whole gambling thing and the, you know, IRL content type stuff, whatever. I think Kick would be a cool place to try and do what I'm doing here. So, and just be a place to hang out. I'm considering it. It's not guaranteed, but like maybe. And then to reiterate, VODs will always be on the second channel. For anything that's not streamed, most likely. Can't really guarantee on me for VODs, but, you know, hopefully if people see the VODs and stuff, they'll be interested. Anyway, so that's multi-streaming and Kick, question mark. New overlay art and PNG tuber. Soon-ish, maybe. I have been working on trying to figure out some art, and so, like, I want a different PNG. As you can tell, I have changed the look of my little badge guy. I don't want to be the badge guy anymore. I don't. No one likes the badge guy. It was a funny bit, but I feel like I need an official face. You know, I need an official like face for the channel. Potentially, I might do a face cam. This is something I've considered, but I would also like to look into making a PNG tuber. I want to make it myself too. I want to actually put in the effort and like design and mock up ideas and try to get something that looks good and do my own little PNG tuber. I think this would be really cool. Excuse me. Sorry. I just said a little bit ago. Apologies. But yeah, I think a PNG tuber would be really cool. Here's some mock-ups. I have lore for the channel. I really solidified this last year with LackLog. Anyone who watched the streams last year probably didn't understand what story was going on. I made up a story in the background for what all happened. It's kind of a mess. It's random, but you know, I put something together and it'll show up if I do the year 2 recap. But with these mock-ups, I started with this like insane asylum character with the goo. I like the goo. Goo, I want to definitely be part of just the branding for the channel. I think the goo is cool. I think it's funny. In my brain, it like excuse me, it has the same properties as like, what's a good comparison? I don't have a good comparison, but like you've seen in like TV shows or movies where it's like there's this evil goo or something, or some character that can like melt and transform into other people, or you know, stuff like that. I just find this very funny. It's been a running gag on Twitch, and I would like to personify this. I don't want myself to be goo. I don't want to be the goo man. I want to be the one who manipulates the goo. And so it won't be part of my design. It'll be on me. Same with this, like, insane asylum straitjacket. That is not me. In the lore, that's, like, something different. So I'm moving away from that. The closest I got is, like, just a face, but I don't even know what that is, really. But yeah, all in all, I'm trying to learn how to do art and sound this year so I can have my own assets, my own stuff that I manipulate. And I would like to lean into that, and I want this year to be more me trying to do stuff on my own. What I don't want to do, and what I made the mistake of doing while I was concepting and brainstorming, was AI. I'm sorry. While I was concepting, here's what happened. Like once a month, like once or twice a month, I will like have these like moments where I just need to write a bunch of stuff down. I put it into ChatGPT, like all of my own thoughts. I go into like full paragraphs of like explaining a thing and then seeing what is interpreted, because I don't really have anyone to go to a lot of the stuff about in the moment. And so I was like, you know, getting ideas. I was bouncing, you know, these concepts off of ChatGPT. And I was like, hey, what do you think? Here's my thoughts on it. These are all the things I'm thinking about it. It gave feedback like, yeah, this is not a great, you know, I was saying I don't like it being a character. It's like, yeah, you should probably make it less human, stuff like that. I was like, I feel like the badge should be included somewhere. It said, yeah, you should probably do that. And I was just like, really? I should have just read what I was writing and then implemented that myself. But I'm an idiot. And started like, you know, I was trying to collaborate. But at a certain point, like, after I'd done the second sketch, this one over here, I was like giving my feedback. It gave its own feedback. It was starting to like explain an idea that I didn't understand. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I tried drawing it out a little bit here. And then like at some point it looked way simpler than this, and I was like, okay, what do you even mean? I was like, it can't just be like a smiley face thing. This doesn't make sense. And then it did this, and I'm like, well, damn, that's actually kind of cool. But it's like, I'm so upset and annoyed by it. I'm not going to use ChatGPT anymore for the concepting of this stuff. I'm not like against using it as a tool and for brainstorming and concepting. And I will not, I repeat, I will not use these, this art for whatever PNG tuber I come up with. I wanted to just be transparent about like my process for this whole thing. This is just not, it's really cool. And I love what it did with the goo, right? Like, this is exactly what I had in my mind for the goo and stuff. But everything else is like, I don't want to be a robot. Like, I think I like the expressions being a thing, like there being a bunch of expressions on whatever I do. But I don't want it to be a robot. And then the bottom is like an okay, you know, all the goo and the stream overlay idea I had was like cool. Not exactly what I do. Anyway, I just wanted to be transparent. I was like, dude, people are definitely going to be like, if certain people find this video, I know that there's going to be like, you shouldn't have used it in the first place, blah 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 blah. I understand, and I drift further and further away every year, especially with it getting just worse and worse. Both like culturally and also them just not knowing how to actually make AI in a good way anymore, or even intelligent. So I have been drifting away, and I probably will not use it anymore for this stuff. or really probably anything. Again, I've been drifting away from it, but I wanted to be transparent. And also, this is like upsettingly cool. Like, this is an upsettingly cool image, like concept idea that I just wanted to be transparent with. These are not being used. This whole thing was just concepting and brainstorming. Again, I like the goo. We need more goo. On everything. Like, the goo, the one thing I came away with is, like, you are the goo. Viewers are the goo. You are, I feel like calling you guys goobies is an idea I was thinking of, is like, I feel like chat is goobies, like little goo balls, you know? And just like you, like the goo has this kind of face. I think that would be cool. And then, of course, support real artists is my final message there. Like me, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really an artist, but I am trying. I'm trying this year. And that starts with not touching AI again for making my PNG tuber. But anyways, thanks for watching. That is all the plans for LackLog Year 3, LackLog 2026. I'm very excited. I think there's a lot of cool stuff that can be done. I'm excited for Jeff Nom in general, like all the stuff on the channel. We're still doing good. Excuse me. Still doing advancing. We're still doing LackLog, obviously. I want to work in stuff like rewriting stuff, more advancement-based content, more Minecraft, I guess. Probably lean more towards the advancements and like achievements and gaming challenge type stuff. And just exploring game worlds and like really diving deeper into all that kind of stuff. You know, that's kind of what I want from the channel. But yeah, I'm very excited. Very, very excited for the year. So I think we are going to move over to Twitch. Again, we will, starting soon, there will be content on Jeff Nom the. I will make videos on here, letting you know when there's stuff to watch over there, if you don't find it yourself. If you would like to subscribe over there, you can. Hopefully there'll be something. Right now right now I'm like overwhelmed trying to keep up with advancing. So we're gonna do that and just regular streams like we've been doing. But soon I hope to get some stuff on Jeff Namda. So that would be cool. And potentially multi-streams. Again, it's all still figuring it all out. I'm just glad to be back to streaming, back to working on the backlog, playing games, all that. So that has been stream. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Have a good today, tonight, whatever. And I hope to see you on stream. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.